directly from established NHS guidelines. So if you've been looking for a structured, evidence-based way to manage that stubborn fluid buildup, you are absolutely in the right place.
Because honestly, so many of us know that deeply uncomfortable sensation. By the end of a long day, your legs just feel incredibly heavy, tired, and kind of uncomfortably swollen. It's super common. But the really good news here is that you don't just have to live with it. Today, we're going to walk through a highly effective, at-home massage technique that's designed to help you find some real relief from all that congestion.
So here is our agenda for today. 1. Introduction to lymphatic drainage. 2. Preparation and safety roles. 3. Abdomen and groin techniques. 4. Stroking the lower limb. And 5. Finishing the routine. Let's get to it.
Section 1. Introduction to lymphatic drainage.
Okay, so think of your lymphatic system as your body's, internal plumbing and waste removal network. Simple lymphatic drainage is essentially just a physical technique to give that system a helping hand. It acts like a gentle manual pump. It encourages any trapped fluid to move away from those congested areas in your legs, pushing it up toward healthy lymph nodes where your body can naturally process it and drain it away. You're basically actively assisting your body's natural mechanics. Now remember, and this is absolutely key, while the pressure of your hand should be firm, it should literally never cross the line into being painful.
Section 2. Preparation and safety rules.
I really want to speak directly to you here because getting these physical requirements right is absolutely crucial for the massage to actually work. First up, you have to perform this only on bare skin. Definitely do not use any moisturizing creams, lotions, or massage oils. We actually want a bit of natural friction here, not glide. And as we touched on earlier, your touch needs to be firm enough to move the tissue underneath, but absolutely not cause pain. A really great visual indicator for you at home, if you're causing redness to your skin, you are pressing way too hard. Just back off the pressure a little bit.
And that brings us to our biggest warning. Never, under any circumstances, perform this routine if you're feeling unwell or if you have an active infection. Pushing fluid around your body when your immune system is already compromised is a strict no-go for sure.
Section 3. Abdomen and groin techniques.
Now, this might sound a bit backward, but for steps 1 and 2, we actually start at the lower torso, not the legs. Begin step 1 by placing your hands right over your abdomen. You're going to take slow, deep breaths in, and as you breathe out through pursed lips, let your hands sink deeply into your belly. Do this, 2 to 5 times. Then, moving on to step 2, firmly brush up the lower torso. What this does is it clears the pathway higher up in your lymphatic system. That way, the fluid from your legs actually has somewhere to go. It's kind of like opening the floodgates before releasing the water.
Moving down just a little bit, we reach step 3, which we like to call the marching technique. You'll place a small ball, or honestly just the flat part of your hand works perfectly, directly in your groin area, right where the top of your leg meets your torso. While keeping firm pressure there, you literally march your leg up and down 10 times. The really great thing here is you can do this either sitting or standing, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Oh, and if both of your legs are affected by swelling, just make sure you complete this march on both sides. If it's just the one leg, just stick to the affected side.
Section 4. Stroking the lower limb.
Okay, now for steps 4 and 5, you'll encounter a motion that feels, a bit counterintuitive. Starting up at the top of your thigh, your hand stroke is going to be a firm upward motion. You're pulling towards your torso. But here's the catch. As you continue making these individual upward strokes, you progressively move your hands lower and lower down the leg. You work your way all the way to the base of the foot. So you're stroking up, but moving down. Make sense? And as you make your way down the leg, you need to remember to pause at the major joints. When you reach the knee, you're going to add some firm pressure right to the back of the knee and gently flex and extend that joint 10 times. Then, just continue your upward stroking motion down the calf. Once you reach the very base of the limb, go ahead and stroke the ankle, the top of the foot, and the toes. Finally, just like you did at the knee, flex and extend your ankle 10 times. This really encourages the fluid to drain right out of those tight joint spaces. Section 5, finishing the routine. All right, step 6 and 7 basically act as your cool down and your final flush. From the foot, you just continue that firm upward stroking, but this time, you work your way all the way back up to the top of the limb, clearing fluid at each joint as you pass it. And once you're back at the thigh, you simply reverse your very first steps. So repeat the groin march from step 3. Repeat the upward torso brushing from step 2. And finally, bring it all home and close it out with that deep abdominal breathing from step 1.
To wrap things up, I just want to emphasize that this routine is an incredibly safe, empowering, daily at-home management tool. It really helps you take control of that leg congestion. But as our source perfectly states, always consult your clinician if you're unsure or if you need personalized guidance for your specific situation. So that brings this explainer to a close, but I want to leave you with this thought. If a simple series of mindful breaths and targeted, firm strokes can visibly alter the fluid dynamics in our legs, what other incredible, natural healing pathways in our bodies are just waiting for us to understand and activate them?